Here's the 0-2. Swung on. There goes to deep left. It is high. It is far. It is gone. He's done it again. It's unbelievable. He's done it again. I have run out of superlatives. He is the Sanchino. Gary is scary. He hits another home run, and the Yankees have an 8-4 lead.
I can't imagine there are many people in this club who have taken this harder than D. Gordon has, Dave. Some of the pictures we saw from yesterday.
Yep. And he hits a high fly ball. This is deep to right field. He has homered for Jose. Circles the bases and now gets to home plate. His very first home run of this season. And he is overcome by emotion again.
Ground ball to short. This should end it. Lindor sets. He throws. And the Cleveland Indians of 2016 have set the franchise record with their 14th consecutive win. And oh, baby, did they earn it. Going 19 innings north of the border.
Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the New York Mets. Mets baseball starts right now. Noah Syndergaard gets the starting nod for the Mets. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, as I look at this game, there's one number that jumps out to me. Opposing right-handed batters have hit under 200. He has dominated them. So I know he's looking at this lineup and figuring out who are the guys I can get out. And I right now look right at those right-handed hitters.
At the plate, Ben Revere. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball. 5-2 over their last 7.
Matt, it's very possible we're watching a World Series preview. You got 2 first-place teams, interleague division game right here. And I love the fact that they can play both styles, American League or National League. They match up real well.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, Matt, they really need Mike Trout to turn it around soon. He hit over .310 last year, so I think everyone was expecting him to replicate that this year, but it just hasn't been the same going for him so far. Hopefully, he works things out sooner than later.
Stepping into the box, Cole Calhoun. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. One and two, here it comes. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready on 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. There's that heavy sinker for strike number 2.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Again, a 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Angels are gone in order. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Andrew Heaney, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, he's really struggled with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average coming into this start. So to me, it's if he has traffic on the field, on the bases, can he pitch out of those jams? That will be the key that determines the fate of this game.
So striding forward now, Jose Reyes. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. This is line to left. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this is the recipe they want. Their pitcher comes out, throws a scoreless top of the first, and then you get a leadoff single to start the bottom of the inning. Good start.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
So stepping in, Yoenis Cespedes. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate, currently leading the National League in that category. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, we're playing cat and mouse already in the first inning. Look, I know it's a 3-ball count, but I don't think he's pitching around him because look at the on-deck circle. That guy's a pretty good hitter, too.
Full count, here it comes. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
So striding in, Curtis Granderson. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Set to deliver on 2-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 2-2 pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Neil Walker is on deck. Here comes the payoff pitch. Now both runners on the move. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Now the runners take off again, and this one's chopped foul right at home plate. count is full. Here's the pitch. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In there, 1-2 now.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Softly hit toward the hole. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets. We are still scoreless. Striding in, Albert Pujols. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Bruce on the run. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Well, let's take a look at the Mets defense, brought to you by Majestic. Now I'm looking in the outfield at Jay Bruce. I love when they yell that name. The big time they yell it is when he does something exciting, like on the defensive side. He can catch and throw. I love watching him throw that pretty left-handed delivery on a strike to the plate.
In now, Yunel Escobar. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. And he pops it up back behind second base. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for route number 2.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone just 2 for 15. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Jay Bruce will be the one to lead us off when we return. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd, no score. Standing in, Jay Bruce. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the 2nd.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Here's Lucas Duda now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Here comes the payoff pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
I love running the guy on the 3-2 count. You know the pitcher's going to be around the plate, and if you got a guy that can handle the bat like this guy right here, you put the ball in play, and now you get the base hit on top of it, and you're sitting first and third. Beautiful.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Runners are at first and third with none out. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Duda rounds the corner and is headed home. The tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the 2nd run. Now at the plate, Noah Syndergaard. And with a runner already in scoring position and 1 away, he is likely not to be bunting here. And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control 1-2. We're in the 2nd, 1-0 Mets early on. This is fouled back and out of play into the VIP seats behind home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Calhoun has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Third baseman, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. A base hit in his first trip. One and 2 now as that's in there at the knees. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hard sinker misses. 2 and 2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2. Asdrubal Cabrera would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Into the box as Asdrubal Cabrera. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Pitch is piling up. 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Trout is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mets forced to settle for 1 here in the inning. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Mets lead this one 1-0. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Batting 8, catcher, Carlos Perez.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Perez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And there's ball 2 now. Angels still looking for hit number 1 in the ballgame. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And plenty of room out there for Granderson, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th, catcher.
Digging in, Andrew Heaney. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Line toward the gap in left center, and the Halos have their first hit of the game.
Who would have thought it, Matt? 8 up, 8 down, and you give up the first base hit to the other pitcher. Baseball can be a weird sport.
Into the box now, Ben Revere. Outside, 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder,
So with one gone, a reminder that New York Mets baseball continues all season long here on MLB The Show as you take a look there at where the three of us will be in the week ahead. Ready for another chance? Curtis Granderson, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run here for Neil Walker. 6th home run on the season for him as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
well when it left its bat. I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
In now, Jay Bruce. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Trout has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Granderson is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
3-0 pitch on its way. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
Coming to the plate now, Noah Syndergaard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Now Mike Scioscia's up out of the Angel dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Nick Tropiano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Jose Reyes will be the first to face him here as he'll stand in with 2 men in scoring position and only 1 away. 2-1 now to Reyes. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Reyes awaiting the 3-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
Matt, that's one of those hangers. You just hit it to the night sky right there. Just blasted out of the atmosphere. But he let it go. I can't believe he didn't pull the trigger and just let it go.
Revere is under it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Digging in once again as Drupal Cabrera. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, you can't fall back any further. This team they're playing right now is just too good. They're one of the best teams in the league, and they capitalize on mistakes. You got to get out of this inning if you want to have a chance to win this game.
3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Stepping in now, Yoenis Cespedes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And that gets him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. So it winds up being a run on no hits, and they leave 2 men on. We played 4 full. The Mets are out on top, 3-0. Digging in, Yunel Escobar comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th, and boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. Digging in for his second at bat, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. For Walker now at second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman. Andrelton
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
High in the air out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the center fielder, Curtis Granderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
And that catches the high outside corner. 1-2 now.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Trout looks up and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson, the 301st of his career, and the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box, Neil Walker. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. And a swing and a miss as Walker is down on strikes for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will find its way to the 335 sign. Throwing to second. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Ready once again, Lucas Duda. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. 1 out and a runner on second base. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead. And he is into second base with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Noah Syndergaard. In for strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5 innings complete. The Mets lead it 5-0. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out. Cameron Maybin will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Ben Revere. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. This now is hit the second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now, the right-hander Yusmeiro Petit.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Ready for another chance? Jose Reyes for his career in this matchup. 1 for 3. Now Reyes awaits the 1-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now as Drupal Cabrera. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The left fielder, number 52.
Digging in to try it again, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Here comes the payoff pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Center fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson. Lifetime versus this pitcher. 0 for 4. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout. Still going back. And it's gone. A 2-run home run for Curtis Granderson. Number 302 career. As this lead swells to 7-0.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Standing in now, Neil Walker. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere racing back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. The Mets 7 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He's struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Walker is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 12.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Liner toward right center, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. A little low. It's 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Another try at 2-2. Hit down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. Trout is on his way home. And on the error, a run is going to score.
Yeah, and they say better late than never, and that's definitely the case here. They couldn't get anything going through the first 6 frames, but they scratch a run across here in the 7th. We'll see if they can parlay that first run into something more.
Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Here's a high pop up. Calling for it, Walker. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Danny Espinosa. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Weakly hit towards first. Scooped up, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Mets lead this one 7-1. Here's Jay Bruce now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up toward the stands behind third. And he will make the catch here on the edge of the warning track as he was just able to get back there and put it away for the first out. Here's Lucas Duda now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Perez has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Up next for the Mets. Catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Travis d'Arnaud. His career numbers against this pitcher, 0 for 4. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Escobar. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Mets. They're on top 7-1. Fernando Salas comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Fernando Salas.
Digging in once again, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-2, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
Well, that's what you call a 2-strike approach. Anything close, you're swinging. This ball's out of the zone, but it's something he can handle. Don't leave it up to the umpire to make the call. If you can reach it, hit it.
And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hit well towards the hole. And that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
C.J. Cron will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. Hard ground ball to third. To Walker for 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2.
He's putting on a little bit of a pitching clinic now. Look, he gives up a single and a single. Then he got the double play ball. Now he's got 2 strikes. If he can wiggle out of this, leaving a man stranded on base, that's a really good inning.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled them off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Angels strand 1. They're down 7-1. Kirby Yates comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Yates.
Michael Conforto is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. The pitch. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Here it comes. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one. Ready for another shot now. Jose Reyes, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. Now here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Escobar is there. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The shortstop, number 13,
coming to the plate now as Asdrubal Cabrera. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw over to Pujols at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're on top 7-1. Josh Edgen enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. Paul Calhoun will stand in now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Granderson ranging back at the track. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Mike Trout.
Ready once again, Mike Trout. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. A 2-run shot that time for Mike Trout. Number 17 for him on the season as it's now a 7-3 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the box now, Albert Pujols. And this is fouled at the plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And another foul ball. The 3-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit.
Well, you went right after him with the 3-2 fastball. That's what you're going to do with guys that are struggling. This time, he just beat you.
Shortstop, Yunel Escobar.
Stepping in now, Yunel Escobar. And that one stayed up a little high.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Hit back up the middle. Oh, there is Cabrera. So one away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
Third baseman number 3, Danny Espinosa.
Standing in, Danny Espinosa. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Noah Syndergaard earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Andrew Heaney couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 7 runs.
Now the 2-2. A swing and a pop-up. Perez, Santana makes the catch. Ball game. The Indians have won the American League pennant. And Cleveland, for the 6th time ever, you will have a World Series. The Indians are the champions of the American League.
The long pause. Now the kick. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a slider. He has tied the Major League record for strikeouts in a game with 20 strikeouts.